The top 10 most expensive wedding dresses. Your wedding day is supposed to be the happiest day of your life, when you and your beloved pledge your vows to each other in picturesque settings. The wedding dress is as much a part of the ceremony as the rings and flowers, so it's no surprise that those with cash to spare have no problem spending absolute fortunes on their bridal gowns. It wasn't until Queen Victoria wore a white gown to marry Prince Albert in 1840 that the white dresses really took off and became synonymous with the bridal look. Not only are millionaire brides donning white fabrics, but they are being adorned with some of the most expensive and extravagant materials around. Everything from diamonds, crystals, luxurious lace, and even peacock feathers have been featured on the most expensive wedding dresses to ensure their special day is worthy of a princess. There are many things that can affect the cost of a wedding dress, from the materials used to the man-hours required to finish them, and as most of these couture bridal gowns are made by hand, there sure is a lot of care and time put into each stitch, which is why the cost of these incredible dresses are an amalgamation of time, produce, branding, and exclusivity. So whether you're looking for inspiration for your own special day, or simply dreaming of your chance to walk down the aisle towards your Prince Charming, here are the 10 most expensive wedding dresses in the world. Grab some tissues. These gowns are both beautiful and eye-wateringly expensive. Number 10. Melania Trump's Christian Dior dress, priced between $100,000 and $200,000. Now, the First Lady certainly had no issue spending her soon-to-be husband's money when she opted for a Dior gown for her big day back in 2005. The gown itself was made of 300 feet of tulle and embroidered with over 15,000 rhinestones and pearls, meaning it took over 1,000 hours to make. The gown was so huge that Melania was advised to eat well before the wedding, so she could bear the weight of the dress. In addition to eating a hearty breakfast, the blushing bride had to sit on a bench rather than a chair to accommodate for its volume. Quite the wedding dress, I'm sure you'll agree. Little did she know that donning this incredible gown and making those vows would see her become the First Lady of America just 12 years later. Number 9. Princess Diana's legendary Emmanuel's wedding dress, price estimated at $115,000 to $150,000. Though tragic her life was, there's no denying the magic and wonder that surrounded Diana on her wedding day. The young beauty entered into the spotlight when she married the heir to the British throne, Prince Charles. The dress has since become that of legends, and although it reportedly only cost £9,000 at the time, it has since been revalued, with reports claiming it could now cost up to £80,000. But owing to its fame, it's now valued at as much as $150,000, allowing for inflation and the conversion to US dollars. The dress was made of ivory silk, taffeta, antique lace, over 10,000 pearls, and had an astonishing 25-foot train, not forgetting those incredible 80s puff sleeves. Diana certainly set the bar for blowout gowns in this dress. Number 8. Amal Clooney's Oscar de la Renta gown, price $380,000. Millions of women's hearts were broken around the globe when they found out George Clooney was off the market. But that didn't stop them from being eager to see what Amal would wear on her wedding day, and boy, she did not disappoint. The human rights lawyer headed over to the romantic gown master, Oscar de la Renta, to conjure up a floaty and dreamlike dress for her big day. This off-the-shoulder dress featured 14 yards of Chantilly lace applique, which were embellished by hand with beading and embroidery. Truly stunning. The wedding and dress received so much attention that during an interview with Vogue, Amal was photographed in the dress with Mr. de la Renta at her side. The lucky lady had this to say about her bridal couture. "George and I wanted a wedding that was romantic and elegant, and I can't imagine anyone more able than Oscar to capture this mood in a dress. Meeting him made the design process all the more magical, as he is so warm and such a gentleman." Number 7. Kate Middleton's Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen's princess gown, price $400,000. It's a tale as old as time. A prince falls in love with a beautiful girl and whisks her away to his castle, and they live happily ever after. Well, Kate Middleton got to live this fairy tale, and her dress on her magical day definitely didn't disappoint. The Duchess of Cambridge opted for one of the top British designers around to create her gown back in 2011. The gown showcased intricate lacework, a waist-cinching bodice, and a long flowing train. To partially fulfill the something blue portion of the British wedding tradition, a blue ribbon was also sewn inside the dress. Seamstresses working on the gown were told it was for a TV period drama, so not to allow any leaks about the dress to hit the press. The wedding that was watched by millions of people worldwide has become quite the style moment, Kate just further proving she is true princess material. Number 6. Victoria Swarovski's Michael Cinco $1 Million gown. Price $1 million. If you're the heiress to the Swarovski fortune, you better believe you're going to have a bedazzled wedding gown. In June 2017, Victoria's sparkling dress sent the internet into a meltdown as millions wanted a glance at the $1 million dress. The bridal couture was made up of 500,000 crystals, weighing a staggering 100 pounds. And of course, a dress with such sparkle needs a veil to do it justice, which is why Victoria chose a 26-foot-long lace-edged veil to complete her princess look. The Germany's Got Talent host married her beloved Werner Merz, a Munich-based entrepreneur, in an outlandish ceremony in Italy. Here's hoping they have a $1 million marriage to match that $1 million gown. Number 5. The Peacock Dress by Vera Wang. Price $1.2 million. Vera Wang is very much the fairy godmother of wedding dresses. There probably isn't a woman around who hasn't dreamed of wearing one on her big day. However, did you know that it's not just silks and laces Wang works with? Back in 2009, Vera created a truly stunning masterpiece of a gown using 2009 peacock feathers to commemorate the year it was created, to produce an extraordinary and different take on your conventional wedding dress. It's rumored that Jennifer Lopez was going to wear the gown when she married Ben Affleck, but as that wedding never happened, the dress has yet to make it down the aisle. Number 4. Dashana's Luxury Gown. Price $1.5 million. Designers Dashana Luxury and Jad Gondor created a gown for the modern bride, a fuss-free dress that exudes elegance without merengue or princess connotations. The dress is made up of 75 carats of hand-picked Antwerp Belgium diamonds and 250 grams of 18-karat gold. It's yet to find an owner, so get in line, ladies, but you'll need to have one hell of a bank balance to own this luxury wedding dress. Number 3. Angela Baby's Dior dress. Price unknown, but the wedding alone cost $31 million. Chinese model, actress, and Instagram star was never going to have a small, quiet wedding. Far from it. Instead, Angela Baby chose Parisian powerhouse Dior to create her very own haute couture wedding dress back in 2015. The gown in question took a lengthy 5 months to make and consisted of ivory satin, organza ivory, which was covered in dozens of Chantilly lace flowers, all of which were sewn on by hand. In addition, a grand total of 7 petticoats of 50 meters of tulle made up the skirt, while a 10-foot-long train completed her look. This is one chic gown, and the fact the sum is undisclosed, we bet its price tag has to be up in the millions. Dior even featured the wedding photos on their Instagram page. Number 2. Yumi Katsura's white gold wedding dress. Price $8.5 million. Listen up, ladies. This masterpiece from Japanese fashion designer Yumi Katsura has yet to find its bride. The extraordinarily expensive gown was crafted from white gold and the finest silk and satin, and also showcases a collection of precious gemstones along with vibrant displays of masterful work of hand-stitched zari embroidery. A grand total of 1,000 pearls and a precious, rare 5-carat white gold diamond embellish this gown. But the show-stopping centerpiece is an 8.8-carat green diamond that will have any wedding guest truly green with envy. Not for the faint-hearted. This is an all-eyes-on-me gown. I don't suppose you can take out a mortgage for a wedding dress, can you? Number 1. The Diamond Wedding Dress. This is it. The most expensive wedding dress in the world is the aptly named Diamond Wedding Gown, worth an incredible $12 million. Made back in 2006, designer Renee Strauss and master jeweler Martin Katt created the world's most expensive wedding dress. The gown features an astonishing 150 carats of diamonds and uses only the finest satins and silks available to mankind. You better believe that the bride who wears this is sure to feel like $1 million, 12 to be exact. The gown went on display at the Ritz-Carlton Marina del Rey to showcase its magnificence, and since then has been stowed away under the highest level of security you can imagine. Diamonds really are a girl's best friend. Well, there we have it, the most expensive wedding gowns in the world, and not only that, some of the most beautiful too. They say your wedding day should be the most special, and these gowns would definitely ensure that. If you had $1 million to spare, would you spend it on a wedding dress or on an all-out luxury honeymoon? And here's a special bonus fact as a reward for watching till the end. Who says wedding dresses need to be made of silk or lace? There have been a multitude of bizarre wedding gowns created. For example, baker Valentin Stefano of the Ukraine made his bride Victoria's gown, and it was all made out of flour, eggs, sugar, and caramel. The dress, made of 1,500 cream puffs and weighing 20 pounds, took the 28-year-old baker 2 months to make, and by the end of the wedding reception, bride Victoria said she didn't want to take it off. If that wasn't weird enough for you, there have been wedding dresses made up of balloons, chocolate, toilet paper, and even condoms. I guess to each bride their own. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video.